You know, some cars try too hard to stand out. But then there are cars like the 2026 Honda CHR. They don't just follow trends. They quietly create their own identity. The moment you see this new CHR, you realize Honda has gone in a completely different direction. It's bold, it's sharp, and honestly, it feels like something designed for the future, not just the present. Let's start with the first impression. Walking around the front of the car, the design immediately grabs your attention. The headlights are slim, aggressive, and perfectly integrated into the body. There's this clean LED signature that gives the car a very modern face, especially when you see it at night. The grille is not overly large, but it's styled in a way that makes the front look wide and planted. And if you move slightly to the front left angle, this is where the car really starts to show its personality. The body lines flow smoothly from the front into the sides, giving it a sporty crossover stance. It's not boxy like traditional SUVs. Instead, it leans more toward a coupe-like design. Now, walking to the side profile, this is probably one of the most interesting angles of the CHR. The roofline slopes gently toward the rear, giving it that sporty coupe SUV look. The door handles are neatly integrated, and the character lines along the doors add depth without making the design feel too busy. It's the kind of car that looks good, whether it's parked or moving. Now, coming toward the rear, Honda has given the CHR a very distinctive back design. The LED taillights stretch across the rear, creating a connected light bar effect. It looks clean, futuristic, and honestly, a bit premium. The rear bumper has a sporty touch, but it's not overdone. It still feels practical. And if you take a step back and look at the car from a rear three-quarter angle, this is where everything comes together. The stance, the design, the proportions, it just feels balanced. Now, let's talk about something people often overlook: the small details. If you get closer to the front grille, you'll notice the finish, the way the light reflects off the surface. The same goes for the alloy wheels. They're designed not just for looks, but to give the car a stronger road presence. These little things, they matter more than we think. All right, let's step inside. Opening the door, the first thing you notice is how clean everything feels. The dashboard layout is simple, but modern. Nothing feels cluttered. Everything is placed where you expect it to be. Sitting in the driver's seat, the view is excellent. The steering wheel feels comfortable, the digital display is clear, and the infotainment screen is positioned in a way that doesn't distract you while driving. And I like that, because sometimes less is more. Now, if you look around the cabin, you'll notice soft-touch materials, neat stitching, and a subtle use of ambient lighting. It's not trying to be overly luxurious, but it definitely feels refined. The seats are comfortable, designed for both short city drives and longer journeys. And even in the back, there's decent space for passengers. Not the biggest in the segment, but practical enough for everyday use. Now let's talk about how it actually feels on the road. When you start driving the 2026 CHR, the first thing you notice is how smooth it feels. The engine is tuned for balance. It's not trying to be the fastest, but it delivers power in a way that feels controlled and predictable. In city traffic, the car feels light and easy to handle. Steering is smooth, visibility is good, and it doesn't feel stressful to drive in tight spaces. And honestly, that's something a lot of people will appreciate. The experience changes slightly. The car becomes more stable, more relaxed. It holds its line well, and you don't feel like you're constantly correcting the steering. It's the kind of car where you can just settle in and enjoy the drive. Now let's talk about comfort. Suspension plays a big role here, and Honda has done a good job. It absorbs bumps without making the ride feel too soft or too stiff. You still get a bit of feedback from the road, but it's not uncomfortable. It's balanced. And that's the key word for this car. Now, moving to technology. The infotainment system supports smartphone connectivity, which means you can easily access navigation, music, and calls. The interface is simple, not complicated, and that's a good thing. Driver assistance features are also part of the package. Things like lane assist, adaptive cruise control, and safety systems that help you stay in control. But again, nothing feels overwhelming. Everything is there, but it stays in the background. Now, let's take a moment to talk about practicality, because at the end of the day, this is still a crossover. The boot space is usable, the rear seats fold down when needed, and the car overall fits into daily life, without any major compromises. Whether it's grocery runs, daily commuting, or weekend drives, the CHR handles it all comfortably. And that's where it really shines. Because it's not trying to be extreme, it's trying to be useful. And sometimes, that's exactly what people need. Now, if we step back and look at the 2026 Honda CHR as a whole, it's a car that blends style, comfort, and practicality in a very natural way. It doesn't scream for attention, but it definitely gets noticed. It doesn't overwhelm you with power, but it gives you confidence behind the wheel. And it doesn't try to be something it's not. It simply focuses on being a modern crossover for real-world driving. And honestly, that's what makes it special.
Was easy to